Hey YouTube, it's Mike Peng Gangster, and today I want to show you guys my custom tactics that I've been using as recent for the Division Rivals. As you can see, I was slowly moving up. Now I'm in Division 4, going to Division 3, which I assume by the end of the week I will be at Division 3 by the time the rewards arrive here. But I've been playing a different formation that I haven't really played this year, and that is the 4-4-2. And I kind of want to share the tactics with you guys because I'm actually really enjoying how this game feels like when you're playing the 4-4-2. Now, there's a way to actually play it. Now you can see my team is mixed a lot here. I'm not spending my coins. As you can see, everybody on my team is untradeable. The reason for this is because I just basically want to. Oh, sorry. Pope is tradable. Is I'm trying to invest my coins so I can build my coins to a higher amount. Okay, so if you guys want to see videos of understanding how to invest the coins and all that, let me know in the comments. But let's talk about the formation. So, for example, I'm definitely not playing with the ideal center mids that I need for a 4-4-2. But again, it's just because I'm just trying to have the chemistry and at the same time. What I have in my team untradeable to be able to actually be able to be able to play the formation 4-4-2. So let's get into the custom tactics. So it is this one right here, 4-4-2. So this is the way I play it. Okay, this is the way I've noticed in this game because a lot of people like pressuring. What I'm struggling with is bad gameplay, like delay and stuff like that, which I'm sure a lot of people struggle with that. I struggle a lot, especially during the weekends. When the weekend league is there, it's like almost unplayable sometimes. So based on the fact that I'm struggling with servers and the fact that people are using pressure tactics, how do you combat that? Okay, so for me, having a formation that is capable of having width is important. So the 4-4-2 gives you that width that you need because, 4-4 and two strikers, right? So bear with me here. If you're struggling with pressure tactics, you want to start playing the 4-4-2. And I know that the pros are playing, a lot of the pros are playing 4-4-2. 4-4-2 is very strong this year. This could be the best formation this year. For some reason, I don't know why not that many people are saying it, but this is probably the best formation in the game right now. But anyways, defensive style, I keep it on balance. Of course, if I'm losing in the game, then I will eventually go on pressure on every touch. Pressure on possession loss or constant pressure towards the end of a game if I have to try to get back into a game, okay? The width, I keep it at 50, depth at 55. I don't play the 71 depth. I don't feel it's that good. I feel like two reasons. One, I believe that they're going to patch it because it's definitely helping a lot of the weaker players get the ball back, which once they nerf it, they're going to be struggling big time because right now what they're doing is they're abusing basically a broken mechanic in the game, okay? Which most likely is going to be nerfed, okay? The other thing is that if you're someone that doesn't like playing super aggressive in your face, playing the 71 depth will not help you. Will actually put you in a disadvantage because you're going to open up in the back, which this is not what you want, right? Because of the pressure tactics that people are using, keeping this on balance is not worth it. It's better to put it on slow build up, and the reason for this is to make sure that whenever you're moving forward, okay, you always have players that are close by. The biggest issues in this game when people are using pressure tactics is that you're giving the ball away on bad passes because your players are just too far away. If you notice in this particular game, the players start running everywhere. By basically slow build up, they don't run anywhere. They run around you, near you, okay? So of course, if you want, for example, your striker to go for to get in the behind, you're going to have to manually do the run, right? But trust me, this will help for the counters big time. Direct passing is still considered one of the top two, of course, things that people use here. 4 runs is also pretty good, but direct passing is a little bit better this year because it does push your opponent's line to the back, which does help to open up the play, okay? The width, because like I said, whenever you're attacking in this formation, you like to have width in this game. It's just important. So the fact that you have the right mid and left mid, keeping a little bit extra width makes them stay a little bit more on the outside. I've noticed also another thing that there's a big issue with this game that I've noticed. I don't know if they're gonna fix it, but it seems like all the players seem to like be on overload ball, even if you're not on it directly, like just the way the game starts. So your right mid and left mid are always like moving around like this, if you get what I mean. So having a little bit extra width will actually help you down, because when you lose the ball, if you ever notice, when you lose the ball in your offensive line, for some reason your right mid and your left mid come inside. Which is crazy. I don't know why they do that, because you want them to stay there, but they don't. So that could be another thing that could be broken in the game. I'm not exactly sure. Players in the box, I like to keep it at 6. Some people like 7, some people like 8, some people like 4. I like 6. It gives me enough man to move up front, because I do use my center mids to attack. Not in this particular formation. The cards that I'm using are good for it, but I still like to use them because I need to get basically guys up front, and in center mid is going to be important. I like to use my corners and free kicks on 3 and 2. That's just the way I do it. This is the way the team is lined up, of course. Like I said, Tuchemani and Coquelin are just not the right center mids for this game. At least if I would have one of them that was high, it would be better. But for the moment, I'm just, like I said, I'm just using the untradeable cards that I have. So instructions, actually very, very simple. Both my strikers are only on stay central. Now, there are some people that what they're going to do with their strikers, they're going to bring them on, come back on defense. I know this seems very like ratty, but in the 4-4-2, when you do this, it's actually an offensive move, believe it or not, because what it does, whenever you get the ball from your opponent, your strikers are closer to you. So if you like manually do the runs with them, they kind of actually help you out because they're close by, so you could give like a triangle pass more easier at the beginning. Like I said, remember what I told you, like for example, people are struggling with like with pressure tactics. So having these two guys on comeback on defense, if you're struggling a lot, that would be something that I would definitely consider doing. At the moment, I'm enjoying the way they are, just on balance and stay central. Now, there's some people that are going to use getting behind. I don't like that. I rather have my own manual runs, because I want them to make runs when I want them to make runs. But if you're someone that doesn't do that, putting them on getting behind, or at least one of them on getting behind, your quicker one, would be a pretty good idea. Again, when it comes to my left mid and right mid, I keep everything on balance. The only thing I want from them is to get in behind, because I do want them to take runs basically on the edges. So I could basically cut inside, because that is the meta today. As you see, both of them are exactly on the same thing. They're both on balance and getting behind. Now, this is actually the where I'm saying, for example, like my CMs are not the perfect CMs, because I have both of them that are medium high. So I have my Tuchemani on stay back while attacking and cover center, while Coquelin is on balance attack but cover center. So of course, I would need a high work rate type of player here, like a I don't know who's high, but I imagine there's a couple of good ones, or at least a high medium like Kevin De Bruyne or something. Somebody that has high attacking rates would be important in this role. But the best, I would say, the best work rates are probably high and a medium high. Okay, you could try both highs to see how it works. But medium high, like two defensive minded CMs, is not the right choice here. But that's what I have, like I said, untradeable, right? When it comes to my left back and right back, I have them on stay back while attacking and overlap. I was actually considering removing the overlap, because since I've noticed that my right mid and left mid like to cut inside no matter what, even if I tell them not to do it, they still do it a lot. Having your right back and your left back actually on balance attacks here is not a bad thing, because if you're basically manually using them, you could basically go towards the inside, and your right mid should go on the outside, if that makes any sense. Anyways, this is what I'm using. I believe that the 4-4-2 is a very strong formation this year. I'm very surprised that there's not many people talking about it as much as I thought they would be talking about it. But I'm pretty sure that when you're going to see competition at the higher levels, the pro levels, you're going to see a lot of the pro players use the 4-4-2, because the 4-4-2 is, I think, the best formation right now in FC24. If you just basically adapt to the formation and learn it correctly, you will see how good of a formation is. Defensively, it is better than you think. You have to understand that most people that play different formations also create defensive instructions to basically defend in the 4-4-2. So why don't just basically start in the 4-4-2? Is the exact same thing, and offensively it's still very, very good as long as you have two good center mids that are, going forward. It's going to help you out a lot. But I'm telling you, try to adapt playing the 4-4-2, because I'm going to tell you, this will be the meta. 4-4-2 will be the strongest formation in an FC24. I could guarantee you that. Again, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys try out the tactics, let me know also what you guys are doing with your coins. I'm currently trying to look for investments. I have close to 1 million coins right now, so I'm looking for like one big shot buy. I want to go all in on a card and try to make 20, 30, 40% off it. But I'm kind of like hesitating to see which card I'm going to go for. But, let me know if you guys have any good suggestions in the comments. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.